Makeup is fun. Some people like it, some people hate it. That's fine. We want to be respectful. Most important thing is that whatever you're applying makeup to, aka your face, should be clean. So we don't want to teach makeup until they have a good hygiene routine. For our kiddos over the summer or kids that we work with, this is kind of a reward in terms of like you're demonstrating really good hygiene week after week. For someone who's new to vision loss, this is a really great way to build their confidence after vision loss. Almost every part of makeup is 100% accessible and can be used. One thing that I don't love teaching, unless someone is unbelievably comfortable and has been using it for years, is eyeliner pencil. There's no need to put a sharp pencil near your eyeball. If you've done it your entire life, God bless you, you know those women, they've done it, they know how to do it, that's fine. I would never teach it to someone. And if someone said I did it once or twice, I'd be like, let's teach you a new technique, right? It's only gonna be for those people who like loved it, swore by it, and did it. We're assuming that you have a really clean face. There are different methods or approaches to first I put on this, then I put on this, then I put on that. For blindness specific methods, we want to start with our eyes and our eyeshadow. Some people do an eyeshadow base or an eyeshadow primer. You would put that on with your fingertips. You put it in, that way it keeps your eyeshadow in place and it keeps it from getting nasty in your creases. After that dries, it's just 10-15 seconds. You would then apply your powder. Powder is applied with fingertips, not brushes, and that is because we can control the amount of powder. So I have a purpley powder in front of me. I would tap both index fingers in the powder. I would then rub my index fingers together so that I know that they both have equal amounts of powder. I would then use my pinkies to find my cheekbones, bring them over so I can find the corner of my nose by my eyes, and I would go in and out at the same time with both index fingers. And that's because our index fingers are friends and they want to be together and they want to replicate the same thing. So if I do one and then do the other, I'm more likely to have them not be the same. Whereas if I do them at the same time, it feels weird, but you're more likely to have the same application. How I teach, if someone's interested in doing multiple colors, I might use a palette that has 3 or 4 colors in it. This one, it's a lighter color on the left-hand side and gets increasingly darker towards the right-hand side. So they would start with lighter colors by the nose. So again, light color here, I'm patting it, tapping my index fingers together, going in and coming out. And I'm going from my nose or that crease in my eye, just inwards a little bit, not all the way. I would then come over to a more middle color, not super light, not super dark. Again, put in my fingertips, tap them together, and just do right on top of my eyeballs or my eyelids there, and rubbing it at the same time, trying to get equal coverage. And then if I wanted a dark color to help kind of tie the whole eye look together, what is that, like a smoky eye? Mm-hmm. Right? I would then get the dark color, tapping my index fingers together, and I'm going from the corner of my eyes by my temples and inwards. This is how you do a smoky eye, non-visually. And I'm not looking in the mirror, I'm just doing it with my fingertips, making sure that they are working together. I don't know, does it look okay? Does it look not too bad, right? Yeah, okay. That is how you would do eye makeup, okay? Now, what's great is, I might say, I have no idea where that dust went. There's probably dust all over my nose. Who knows? Haha. Laugh, it was funny. So you could then get a makeup remover wipe, or just a paper towel, baby wipe, whatever you have. And because I haven't put any makeup on anywhere else, I'm able to wipe my face clean and know that I'm now starting the rest of my makeup on a clean, palette, right? So then I would go underneath my eyes, clean them up, and I do see some eyeshadow that had fallen. Next, I would do my eyeliner if I wanted eyeliner. And I know I told you I don't teach it, but this small angled brush. I'll pass it after. This is really gross, but I want you to stay with me. I would use that dark color or a dark color eyeshadow. This is gross. I'm so self-conscious. All right, so you drool on the back of your hand. All right, it's your own makeup, but your saliva is thicker than water. So bear with me. Right, I spit. I stick my brush in there. I get my brush wet, and then I stick it in the dark eyeshadow. I know, it's nasty. I know. You can do water, but it doesn't work as well, all right? And then I would come over, and I'm using my pinky as a guide, and I'm gonna draw in from the corner of my eye into the center, okay? It's thicker, I know it's nasty, but it works, right, Sheila? Mm-hmm. It works, all right? It's gross. It's their own makeup. If they think it's gross, that's fine. They can do it with water, all right? But your saliva, it's right there. You don't have to go to the sink. And then if there's shadow or the eyeliner, you grab your wet towel and you just drag upwards towards your temple and you clean it up, okay?
Were you gonna pass around the pencil?
No. Oh, this? Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah. Here.
What is this?
That's the
brush, the angled brush.
Covered in Tina's saliva.
I didn't actually do it.
Like here.
It's like really stiff bristles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I add something?
How many people have spat?
Right, exactly.
That was a brand new one.
Okay.
So there's cream here.
Yes.
And it's gonna prevent it with like drier skin.
Yeah.
It sticks better.
Yeah.
What was your, what did you
have?
have?
Cream-based eyeshadows. I do still like a eyeshadow primer first.
Oh, absolutely.
To keep it from getting cakey. But yeah,
Always.
those work really well.
Always use a primer.
For mascara, I have a clear mascara here. You don't have to use clear mascara, you can use any color. But for someone who's just learning, if you make a mess, obviously clear mascara makes less of a mess.
I wear clear mascara when I wear mascara.
Do you?
Yeah, I've really, it's kind of hard to tell, but I have really long eyelashes, so when I put mascara on, they look spidery. When I put black mascara on, so I switched to clear.
That's cute. Here we go. If you are teaching mascara, is miniature or travel trial sized mascaras. When you have a typical mascara, I don't even know if we have like a typical mascara. And so in essence, I'm trying to find my eye going, I don't know where my eye is, right? Now, if I have a trial sized mascara, the wand is significantly shorter. And how I would teach it is I'm holding my mascara like I'm smoking, all right? I got it in between my index and my middle finger. And the wand is facing away from me, and I'm holding the cap between my fingers like I'm gonna smoke, okay? My thumb is gonna go on the cheekbone, and I'm bringing the fingertips towards my eye. And what I would do is I'm bringing it close until I feel it, and I'm gonna blink. Blink, 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 and I'm like, oh, I feel my lashes hitting it, and then I would just go up and down with my cigarette. That is how you would put on mascara, okay? When you have a long, I wish I had a long one, but you can just tell that it doesn't work as well because you would have to choke up so much on that brush, and then you're where the mascara is, right? Yeah. So you can't be far away and still do this method. It just doesn't work as well. I will be honest, smaller mascaras, usually they're more expensive. So what you can do to help with that financial piece is maybe you buy a bunch of disposable mascara wands that they use single time and then do it, or not single, but like, you know, that each morning, or they just invest in a small one. After they do that, if you think that there's any mascara, again, our face still is clean, so we can then wipe again with our wipey if we need to. We can then move on to the rest of our makeup, perhaps face makeup. I prefer doing powder-based just because there's less of like cakiness
Depends
stuff.
on your skin.
Depends on your skin. Mm-hmm. But if they're able to, it's easier to blend powder than, what am I looking
liquid.
for? Like liquid, thank you.
There's also cream too.
Than a liquid foundation. Yep, cream is a good middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
Another good middle ground would be a tinted SPF, right? So it's not full coverage, but it's easy to blend in. When it comes to blushes, I don't. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't necessarily see anything in it, but you would just blend it in, going upwards towards your temple with the blush. It can be cream based, it can be powder based. Sometimes the cream based ones are kind of nice because I'm gonna tap with my fingers again, and I'm gonna tap up on the temples of my cheek, and then to make sure it's fully blended, I'm gonna blend it in with my sticks. Okay.
I think you can use a little bit of lipstick as well.
You can, yeah. They make now dual lipstick,
Love.
lipstick cheek tint sticks.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I use because I love it, and then it's like multi-purpose. Similarly, if we're talking about lip gloss, this in the tubes, I don't even know if this is lip gloss, but you squeeze it and you like put it right on, and your fingertips are right where the squeezy, I don't know what just came out of that, but it's like right there, right? You squeeze it in your fingertips. The closer you are to the applicator, the easier it is. But our pinkies are really our guides, or our thumb, and that's why we want to be really close to the applicator. When you think about fun lip glosses, you always pull them out and they have those long ass wands and you're like, I don't know where my face is. This is a nice, small, trial-sized lip gloss. So similarly, I'm gonna use my thumb to be like, this is where my face is, and now let me hold my cigarette and bring it towards my lips. All right? It's a weird thing, trust me, I promise. You've never smoked a cigarette, neither have I, but I've seen a lot of people do it, and I know that's what they do, and it works, okay? That's the makeup basics. Any questions?
How about if the one putting the fake eyelashes with the glue? No.
What about eyebrows?